I am back today with an update video on the Taurus TX22 compact version that was sent over to the channel by American Pawn & Gun, located in Monroe, North Carolina. If you're not following those guys on their other platforms and checking out their website, you're definitely missing out. They also do special things for my viewers. Now, they sent this out to me initially for a first shots and overview, but one of the draws to this brand new handgun from Taurus was the fact that it included a factory optics cut, perfect for micro red dots that fit that RMSC platform. And what we threw on top was the Cyelee Cat Pro. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. The other cool thing about this is it had a smaller platform, some lightning cuts to lower the reciprocating mass for the slide to make it more reliable with an optics cut, and it took the same mags as its bigger brother, allowing some interchangeability, and it also came with a thread adapter and included in the box so you could swap that out very easily. Now, we did all of that, added an O-light to the front, dropped a Cyelee Cat Pro on the top of it, and ran it down at the range, and it was an absolute success. We also put a little quiet device on the end of it, and it functioned perfectly, and we're going to talk about that throughout the rest of this review. So again, a huge shout out to American Pawn & Gun for sending this over and allowing us to try this out independently down at the range. One of the first things I noticed was the recoil impulse was not changed at all when the optic was added, and the function remains 100% with no issues whatsoever. If you want a full detailed overview of this handgun before the optic and light were added, you can check out that initial review and overview to get a list of detailed specs and features. This is just going to be an update on reliability and the optic edition. Also, with the quiet device on the end, choosing words carefully here. Now, this is pretty slick because when you add the optic to it, a lot of times guns, when adding optics to them, reliability can be an issue, but the Taurus TX22, that wasn't an issue at all, which was kind of surprising because it is at 22 and reciprocating mass is very key. So they did a very good job of lightening the slide, allowing that to just work incredibly well with basic bulk pack ammunition. In fact, with or without the optic, I was using bulk pack Remington, Federal, as well as bulk pack Golden Bullet. No issues whatsoever, 100% function, and the ejection pattern didn't shift when adding the Cyelee Cat Pro. If you're interested in the Cyelee Cat Pro, it's a pretty cool red dot from Cyelee. It's auto on, auto off. It's got a sight built in here, a side battery compartment, up to 50,000 hour battery life, and it gets insanely bright down at the range. This is one of the brightest and nicest red dots that I've seen in a while in the RMSC pattern, but it doesn't break the bank. Definitely sub 175 after the discount codes, and I'll leave all that information and discount codes in the description below. And that discount code was just renewed for another 30 days, so you can take advantage of that and save yourself some money if you are interested in buying an optic for your new Taurus TX22 or other micro compact handgun that takes optics. With the addition of the quiet device on the end, no issues whatsoever. Ran CCI standard velocity just fine. Insanely quiet, insanely reliable. Taurus knows what they're doing when they're creating 22s. This is one of my favorite ones that they're offering right now, especially with the addition of that optics cut and threaded barrel adapter inside the box. You could not go wrong. And I am just glad to get it down to the range and try it out. So I'm probably close to 1,000 rounds through this gun, which is pretty easy to do with 22. You can just plink away with it and have so much fun. And I have not had one single failure or feed issue, again, with or without the optic or with or without anything added to this handgun. Thanks for watching, guys. And again, thanks to American Pawn & Gun in Monroe, North Carolina, and the owner, Greg, for sending this out. Have a good one.